Hey everyone, Boss Bavok here. So today I thought I'd give you guys an update on my cigar humidors. Again, I have a crap load of these type of doors. They're all full. Really lots and lots of stuff. Cuban and otherwise. That's a whole bag of Cuban cigars over there. Some Bajiques and then some that were made, they were rolled specially for us by the Cohiba factory. I go with somebody who's quite influential in Cuban circles, around government, and we have the opportunity to actually go down to the Cohiba factory and watch the rollers who roll Bajiques with the same tobacco roll some cigars personally for us, which is really a wonderful opportunity. Then I've got, of course, some more stuff in there. I've pulled out a whole bunch of humidors here just to show you some of the new stuff that I've got. So I tend to try and put things somewhat in the same area, my padrones all together. I showed you these last time. These are the 1926, I bought a box of the 1926 series. This is the 40 year. I also then bought, because I enjoyed the 40 year so much, I tried a few others and I ended up really enjoying is it going to focus there? Come on. The 90 year in the 1926 series, and this is again this is the natural. The 40 years was the Maduros, but I really enjoyed these in natural. So I bought a box of these, and I'm thoroughly enjoying these guys here. So that's the one thing I purchased over there. And then on this side here, again, you guys have seen my anniversary night. So really, I like the 1926 series, the anniversary, 1964 anniversary series, and of course, my first love is the Family Reserve. So that's a box of the Optimas, I think it is. 54 ring gauges. Then in the Family Reserve, a new thing which I'd never tried before were these guys here, and I actually can't remember what these ones were. They are the 95s, right? That's right, the Family Reserve 95s, number 95. And so I'd actually tried some of these and I really enjoyed them. They're in the natural. I prefer the natural to the Maduro. It's a bigger ring gauge, about a 50. Actually, it may even be a 58. I think these might be a 58 ring gauge. They certainly are the largest in the Family Reserve series that I've ever had before, but I've thoroughly enjoyed these. So I bought a box of those. I'm just going through those at the moment. And then over here, you guys have seen this other cigar, which I really love, is the Churchill, the Davidoff Churchill Late Hour. Probably one of my favorite cigars of all time. Another smoke I really enjoy, I think it's fabulous, is the Oliva, the Milanio Serie V. And this is the Gordos, which is in the 56 or 58 ring gauge. I can't remember which one this is. May even be 60. I think it's about a 58. But always have a box of these, and I just replenished my box in this particular size. So I'm very happy about that. And then again, another smoke which you've seen in my collections here, in my humidors, is the Placencia range, particularly the Alma Fuerte. Really like these, and I tried one of these in a cigar lounge that I think I was in Florida recently. This is the six-sided the green six-sided, which is the newest edition in the Alma Fuerte range. Really enjoyed the smoke. This is the kind of thing that if you've got some time, you go and have a nice steak dinner, head over to the cigar lounge and sit for an hour and a half, 2 hours with a beautiful scotch. And it's fairly mild, but very, very flavorful. Lots of full body. Again, I always distinguish between strength and body. Body to me is flavors and concentration of flavors, much like my wines. If I can actually identify individual flavors rather than blended flavors. And certainly with this one, I was able to do that. I really enjoyed this. Again, another big ring gauge. I find myself enjoying bigger ring gauges today than I ever did before. You know, I never used to go past a 54, and a 54 was big for me. I would always be between sort of a 48 to 52 and be happy. I'm now I find myself in the 52 to 58, really 56 sort of range. I don't have much past sort of 55, 56. But I have been enjoying some of these larger ring gauges, and another wonderful stick. And then I just bought myself a box. Again, I'm not a big smoker of Cuban cigars. The Trinidad Vigia is a beauty that I love. I've shown you those before in my collection. I really like the Romeo and Juliet Churchill wides. The Ramon Iones specially selected, a beautiful 50 ring gauge smoke. I really enjoy those. And I must say, I've gone back to my Hoya de Monterreys recently because I've always enjoyed those. And I have been experimenting with some of them. The Rio Seco I wasn't crazy about, and then I've tried some of the San Juan and have absolutely loved them. And I just bought myself a second box now over here of the San Juans. Gorgeous smoke, lots of spice, but not crazy spice, actually quite concentrated. So not sort of an unidentifiable spicy flavor, but more sort of some of the deeper spices, sort of the type of like a bit of a cumin in there, I find. Not really a peppery chili type spice, but more sort of a flavorful spice. So things more think mild curries, think cinnamon, those sorts of spicy notes. Very smooth, great construction, beautiful burn line, heaps of smoke. So this wonderfully oily wrapper unlocks this incredible flavor that comes out through the smoke. So I'm really enjoying this. This is about a 56 ring gauge. Again, large for Cuba. Even Cuba's now doing a lot of the bigger ring gauges. And so, you know, these have done really nicely for me. I really enjoy it. So this is the San Juan. Again, as I say, I just bought a box of that. And so that's really what I've been adding to. I mean, I've got some of my mainstays, and I've been adding to some of the mainstays. You know, things that I'm always, you know, some of my lads, I've talked to you guys about that. You know, some of the things that I really big fan of. Anything really from Foundation Cigars, Wise Man, Tabernacle, those sorts of things. There's some of my other Ramona Iones and some of my Romeo and Julietas I've got there. But again, big love of mine, EP Carrillo, La Historia. What a wonderful stick. Always have one of those around. The My Fathers, the Judges, La Opulencias, Flor de las Antillas. Just beautiful everyday smokes. You know, there's again my La Roma de Cubas, Mi Amor, just a beautiful stick too. So, you know, I've got a lot of that stuff that I'm still keep around. But what I just showed you now is sort of some of the newer stuff that I've been acquiring. So anyhow, thanks for listening, thanks for following. Please like and subscribe, and make it a great day.